Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Browny Version Podcast, hosted by your favorite eagle, SabhyaGuyAniket. And today, folks, we have a guest. Yes, we have Aniket with us. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm not talking. Fuck, man. I'm not talking about my schizophrenic self. ठीक है ना? We actually have another Aniket on the podcast today. Aniket, say hello.
कोई जोया अख्तर को कॉल करो, स्क्रिप्ट आ गई है कार्तिक कॉलिंग कार्तिक की अगली वाली।
बताओ यार। Today you can expect us to make many imposter jokes, ठीक है ना? But yeah. So the first time me and Aniket talked, we didn't even talk. We texted, and we were in a Discord call, and everybody else left but us. So shit got a little bit awkward, and out of nowhere, Aniket asked me, "What music do you like?" I like hip hop. I tell him that. Guess what? He likes hip hop too. So we bonded over that, and yeah, here we are talking about music we love on the podcast. Why not make content out of shit that you like? Am I right?
Exactly. I mean, Surya has been doing it so good recently. Why not just do it for ourselves?
Yes, sir. So, okay, before we delve into like hip hop per se, what kind of music do you enjoy except hip hop?
Okay, except hip hop.
Yeah.
Big fan of the Qawwali and classical Indian genre.
Okay.
I listen to it so much. Like, मेरे पे CDs है उनकी, पंडित भीमसेन जोशी की, and I remember story. I was in class 6, मेरे को jaundice हुआ था.
Okay.
And मेरे father, he's a proper connoisseur of Indian music.
Okay.
Like, this music has healing properties.
Yeah.
मैं नहीं मानता, but चलो.
Okay.
Of course, it did not heal me, but I fell in love. I fell in love with Bhimsen Joshi, I fell in love with Ghulam Ali, and from there on वो आया, वो कुमार सानू वाला era. You remember?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. भाई, like, तेरे नाम हमने किया है जीवन अपना सारा सनम, लाइट बंद होने के बाद आंसू उसी गाने पे निकलते, कितना भी केंड्रिक लमार सुन लो।
सर अभी भी जब परदेश का मेरी महबूबा बजता है, मैं और मेरे दोस्त नाचते हैं. We don't fucking care.
आसे यार
भाई तेरी अदाओं पे मरता हूँ, लव तुझे करता हूँ इस मूड भाई
कोयल सिद्धरी बोली कुकू आई।
ओ भाई ओके यार तुम तो
I'm triggering nostalgia
भाई.
I'm triggering more nostalgia than Power Rangers वाला एपिसोड है. I like it.
ओके सर आप तो रेफरेंस दे दिया सर, दिल खुश कर दिया सर आपने तो सर. ओके भाई
कैमरा पे तेरी तारीफ नहीं करूंगा, पहचान वो बूस्ट हो जाएगा सर.
ओके सर.
Okay, so you asked music, right?
Yeah.
Other music. I'm big time into metal.
Oh fuck yeah man.
भाई बिहारी punk kid भाई.
I can imagine a fucking Bihari with the black nail paint and shit. ठीक है, listening to oh fuck man, My Chemical Romance सुनता हुआ पेग बना रहा है. What the fuck?
भाई पान चबाते मेगाडा चल रहा है पीछे, टॉर्नेडो एपिसोड्स.
For him, My Chemical Romance is alcohol भाई. Oh fuck.
भाई you hit home, okay ना भाई, you hit home.
Okay भाई. So
लोग बोल प्रीति को किसने टच किया, I'm like जॉनी को किसने टच किया. Okay, you were saying.
Yeah man, I remember it for me na, it's always been phases. So when I was very little, I think the first no, I'll get this back to this after, but I remember I have phases. मैं third से fifth बहुत rock सुना, ठीक है. And I think I told you the story, but I'll tell it again for the podcast. मैं fifth में लड़कियों को जॉन बॉन जोवी के गाने अपने बताता था कि I have written this shit, ठीक है ना.
And I will top that up by saying मैं भी करता था. मेरा क्या गया था, I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. भाई इतनी लड़कियों को चेपाना भाई.
Because girls were stupid back then. Obviously they didn't listen to fucking rock music like I did, so I capitalized on that.
तूने तेरी लक इतनी चूतिया, तूने जो बॉन जोवी का गाना दिया, it never got remade into something.
वही
मेरा गाना उन्होंने ये जो रॉक ऑफ एजेस में टॉम क्रूज को थमा दिया. बेइज्जती हुई है ना जो भाई.
सर मेरी इतनी फटती थी ना, क्योंकि भाई आगे जाके कभी सुनेंगे, मैं थोड़ी देर बाद खुद ही बता दिया, अरे मैं मजाक कर रहा था, ठीक है सर. आई एम दैट किड सर. बोस्ट करने के बाद फट जाती है हमारी.
The thing is ना, हम दोनों अनिकेत है, क्वर्क्स होंगे, ठीक है ना.
Yes sir. And then भाई obviously there was a phase जब पंजाबी म्यूजिक का like हनी सिंह and shit were booming मतलब booming, है ना. And Bollywood तो has always been a constant. The 2000s Bollywood is obviously my bachpan. Yours also.
Yeah भाई. अरे man, once I saw T-Man tweeting, take remember that album from Honey Singh, International Villager?
Oh, it's okay bhai. Nothing beats International Villager till now in Punjabi music.
So he put up 3 photos. International Villager greater than To Pimp a Butterfly. And okay.
Sir, for the 7th class Aniket, that statement stands true, sir.
Hi. 12 में रिलीज हुई थी, नहीं 12 में, आई डोंट रिमेंबर, 14 कभी रिलीज हुई थी टी-पैप, राइट?
या
पैप का ओपनर है वेस्लीज थ्योरी.
यस,
आई हर्ड वेस्लीज थ्योरी बैक देन.
या
I thought it was hot garbage.
Obviously you did.
Because भाई अगर तुम किसी को डोप शोप सुनाओगे लगातार 2 दिन तक, वेस्लीज थ्योरी गार्बेज लगेगा. So I tweeted under that, dope shop's opening sequence way better than Wesley's theory. Changed my mind.
I think dope shop. Dope shop से मुझे याद है. I think that was the first song जो मैंने repeat पे सुना था. Like
exactly.
Just on repeat.
कि opening इतनी catchy थी ना.
Yes,
it would
sir.
hook you up so bad.
Yes, sir. मेरे को मेरे दोस्त ने बताया था dope shop गाना. He was obviously Punjabi and I was like, देखते हैं क्या है. And I always had an internet connection, so that helped. तो मैं अपने BSNL पे लिखा YouTube पे कि भाई fuck dope shop Honey Singh. And I didn't know, I obviously knew Honey Singh क्योंकि Panga and shit had gotten very famous back when I was very little, क्योंकि उसमें उसने गाली दिया था. Obviously.
Of course. Volume 1, where are you?
Yes,
I'm looking
sir.
for you.
And yes sir, that I think that was the and then I got into hip hop in I think 9th class or 10th class when I got into basketball. That's another whole story, but yeah.
Okay, I have this question for you. Okay?
Yeah.
West Coast or East Coast? Up.
If I have to choose something that I have to listen to my whole life, fuck yeah, West Coast baby, West Coast. Obviously.
Okay, which was the first West Coast artist that you like really vibed with? The West Coast artist.
Sir, West Coast, I think the first that I actually fucking vibed with was okay, so I didn't know the concept of West Coast, East Coast like very long into my relationship with hip hop. ठीक है?
Okay.
For me, because that time I wasn't listening to old school, I was listening to the new shit, and new shit has a lot of different influences from everywhere. Atlanta, Memphis and shit. That's
yeah. Detroit में जो scene था उसका भी है.
But when I got, I think I heard Regulate by Nate Dogg and Warren G. Okay. And that song scared me. Like I remember when I heard these songs now by Ice Cube, by Warren G, Snoop Dogg, like these are actual scary songs when you listen to them. Not like this fairy tale shit that we listen to now. I obviously like this.
I could tell you, yeah, like तुझे mention किया Nate Dogg वाला, I could very vividly remember the first G rap, ठीक है? The first West Coast rap I listened to was Boys in the Hood.
Okay भाई.
Easy का पहला गाना, ठीक है?
Yeah.
And he goddamn killed it.
Going down the street in my 6'4".
My 6'4".
Oh भाई.
भाई अब आगे नहीं बोलेंगे because YouTube मार देगा.
Yes
but
sir.
Okay. भाई lyric, they changed the lyrics, Spotify में it's like jogging the okay,
Jogging
but
them
it's like
hoes है ना वो.
jogging the bitches, slapping them hoes. ठीक है,
Yes.
real ये था.
Yeah.
Spotify changed it. Like
Why?
N-word भी है, उसमें बहुत कुछ है, but तेरे को यही change करना था. भाई, it takes away so much character from the song.
भाई, I remember watching. Okay, so I remember watching Straight Outta Compton, जो movie थी. And that's where I first heard this song. Going like, ठीक है, Easy and Eazy-E just became like this character to me that was scary and inspirational at the same time.
Didn't want to sing. ठीक है,
Yeah.
was the money behind the projects. ठीक है,
Yeah.
सारा पैसा उसने दिया था, उसे ड्रे ने बूथ में घुसा दिया कि जा तू साले गा. ठीक है,
वही.
And फिर रिमेम्बर द मूवी, बड़ा फनी सीन है, वो गा रहा है अलग अलग टोन्स में और आइस क्यूब और वो प्रिंस पीछे हंस रहा है, बीजे भाई वो हंस रहा है पीछे. भाई बोलता है क्यों laughing at भाई. It's such a great scene at that time.
It's great and it's iconic because I think most of it is true.
Yeah, भाई Dre said तुम सब बाहर निकलो, ठीक है, या अकेले गाएगा. Dre said like Spotify में आता है ना, नीचे कार्ड्स आते हैं for some songs, तो उसमें लिखा था कि हाँ, Dre said कि सारे जो वर्सेस थे, Easy sung them individually, उनको स्टिच किया गया था together because Easy को गाने आता था, but he was not a rapper. At least that time. But भाई, he became an icon. Eazy-E, my favorite collab song is to this date Straight Outta Compton. Bhai, Judge Dre in the chair. Bhai, the opening. The
intros to the NWA album were so good. Every song.
Yeah.
My favorite song of the album was Dope Man because the storytelling by Ice Cube in that song, na, it's just too surreal.
भैया आपने storytelling का mention कर दिया. Let's just bring up the elephant in the room.
Yes,
not me. Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar. Bhai, storytelling. If we are talking about storytelling, you cannot beat Kendrick Lamar or Tupac. If there's a guy who can be compared
for storytelling, na, I think like people like Slick Rick.
Yeah. Slick Rick.
So Slick Rick is a great storyteller. I think storytellers are a different genre in their own.
I was more focusing on the
Kendrick.
Storytellers in the rap scene, right?
Yeah.
The West Coast scene. See, Slick Rick का जो वो है ना, Slick Rick was a Bronx guy, ठीक है? East Coast.
Yeah.
ठीक है?
Sense, yes.
But उसका but okay, obviously, but he had a bit of British influence too.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He had a British influence too, right?
Yeah, I think he is kind of half British. I think, yeah.
Yeah. So Slick Rick का okay, I vibe with Slick Rick a little, ठीक?
Yes.
But that's the thing कि जो the quality of rap, ठीक है? So Lamar, if we're talking about Lamar,
yes.
First album
Section
is
80.
not fucking Good Kid, Mad City.
It's Section 80. Yes, it was a mixtape sort of.
हाँ, but ठीक है, but भाई Section 80 is still fire.
It's still fire. It didn't sell much, but still fucking fire.
भाई, exactly. So Section 80, great mixtape, but Good Kid, Mad City. Okay, one question. It triggers me so much of so many people. तू बता.
Yes.
Good Kid, Mad City या T-Pab?
Sir, Good Kid, Mad City all the way, sir. Nothing beats Good Kid, Mad City for me till date. Like any work by Kendrick, obviously T-Pab is a cult classic, right?
Yes.
Because it didn't have. I think Good Kid, Mad City got a lot of like mainstream critique also because it had those mainstream singles like Swimming Pools and shit, right? T-Pab had none of that.
Swimming Pools is such a beautiful track.
Yes.
It gets me every time I hear it. Swimming Pools, even that. The thing is, Kendrick is a guy who is not just a rapper. Take care.
Yes.
I see so many parallels between him and Tupac because, okay, name a guy, take care.
Yes.
Who raps, take care, has 4 R&B singers in his song.
Yes.
Manages to diss Dre, Biggie, and in that the whole song is about love. That's Tupac for you, ठीक है? And there's this one song, वो भी उस album से, which never got finished. Machiavelli, the Illuminati
Yeah,
21 Day
I know.
Theory.
Machiavelli.
उसका second या third song था. I don't exactly remember क्या नाम था उस गाने का. भाई मेरे को इतने गाने के वो याद है, मेरे को नाम नहीं, चूतिया हूँ मैं.
I also don't remember that album fully. Ambitions as a Rider was not Machiavelli, right? It was some
No,
other.
no. Ambition as a वो तो खुद एक album था.
वो America.
All Eyes on Me.
Gang, All Eyes on Me.
On Me.
Fuck yeah. All Eyes on Me.
Oh, भाई, All Eyes on Me. Two of America's Most Wanted. Two of America's Most Wanted. Oh भाई. Snoop का verse.
Fuck man.
ठीक है. Velvet. Snoop का verse Velvet और Park का verse Iron Fist.
भाई.
Fits so perfectly.
भाई. I remember like जब Nothing But a G-Thang मैंने पहली बार सुना था ना.
Yes.
The flow of like Snoop Dogg had me boggled. Like one.
You don't need to smoke
three
to get
into the
high while listening to that song. तुम हो जाओगे.
Yes, sir.
Oh, bhai.
It's something. But I can't even like I get lost for words sometimes when I'm like talking about this shit. ठीक है. And like coming back to the storytelling thing, na. There is this new guy. He's from Chicago. He's not like West Coast. King Von. I don't know if you know about him.
No, I've not heard much of King
Dude,
Von.
that guy.
Tell me about it.
That guy is a fucking such a good storyteller. After we do this, I'm gonna make you listen to his songs, man. You're gonna be loving it.
Bhai, like if it like storytelling, man. ठीक है, okay. If you're talking like okay, let's just stick to Lamar for a minute because there's something I want to address about him.
Okay, sir.
Good Kid, Mad City, right?
Yes.
Good Kid, Mad City की जो theme थी, it reminds me a lot of classic Indian movies. You know how?
How, sir?
Okay. Shireen, पहला गाना Master Splinter's daughter Shireen, ठीक है? Classic boy meets girl, okay?
Yes.
Opener.
Yes.
A young kid out in Compton, ठीक है? Finding himself in a party, cool.
Yes.
There you have your opener.
Yeah.
Mandatory song which is not related to the movie. Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe.
Yes.
ठीक है?
Yes.
Typical Hindi movie, right?
Yeah.
Because ठीक है?
Yeah.
और you will see this pattern as I go, ठीक है?
Yeah.
Third song is wait, let me remember. Third song क्या था? Good Kid, Mad City का. It was
sir, I
that
think swimming pool ही था, I think.
I think swimming pool ही था.
Yeah, let me open Spotify on the side.
No, backseat freestyle again.
Is it backseat? Okay.
Backseat freestyle. Okay, backseat freestyle, a song which revels in the grandiose of the hero, right?
Yes, sir.
Backseat freestyle, art of peer pressure. Hero gets into some shady shit.
Yeah.
You see the downfall, ठीक है?
Yeah.
Money trees, poetic justice.
Yeah.
Hi. It goes on and on.
It's
and
that.
then we come to
it's
your
that
favorite
concept,
track,
na?
Mad City.
Yeah, it's that concept, na? Ki like the hero is within, like surrounded by evil. He's going through shit where he doesn't want to get involved, but it still has that mental pressure. It still has that trauma. He still gets affected by it, but he's trying his hardest not to fall into that swarm of like evilness. But
the gang banging, the
gang bang culture.
Yeah.
The people don't know, like people think it's some kinky shit, but gang bang is basically when you pull up with your homies, do a drive by and shit.
Yeah.
I think
stop. I want to make an announcement, ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
You said about gang banging. Italian server जहाँ छोड़ दो, free खत्म हो चुका है. American जाओ और please access करो बंद कर दो. Gang banging मतलब वो नहीं होता तुम सोच रहे हो, ठीक है?
ठीक है भाई.
Continue, sir.
भाई. Okay, sir. So let me comprehend what you just said for a minute. हाँ. So I think
only OGs know the references.
Yes, sir. Sir, Kendrick Lamar for me is a larger than hip hop culture. Like, yes, I also want to address something. People don't understand that rap is a music genre, while hip hop itself is a culture. Right?
Exactly.
You could be in the hip hop culture, but you won't be a rapper. You could be a rapper, but you're definitely not in the hip hop culture.
Yeah.
Chris Brown. He's like, not a rapper.
No. He raps, ठीक है? But he's not just a rapper.
The Weeknd, he's a fucking hip hop artist.
Oh my god.
But he's not. But he's not a rapper.
I adore that guy. I adore that guy. Like, okay, so yesterday I was driving. Okay. I think it was 7-hour drive. And so, okay, I think it's very clear by now. Bihari boli diya, Bihar mein rehta hu. So I was coming into Patna. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
So to come into Patna, you have to cross this huge bridge. Okay.
Okay.
And when you enter, it's like वो देखिए ना उसकी म्यूजिक वीडियो ब्लाइंडिंग लाइट्स की.
Yes, sir.
भाई रात के 9 बज रहे थे, 9 साढ़े 9 आई थिंक 9:30 हो रहा था. एंड पूरे शहर की लाइट चली हुई थी और गाना वही चल रहा था, सेम सिटीज कोड. लाइक भाई वो जो 80s वाला एल्बम है ना, आफ्टर आवर्स पे बाद में आएंगे. लेट्स कम बैक बिकॉज दैट इज समथिंग आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट.
We're gonna go on just everybody who's listening yet still. We're gonna go on tangents, man. We're gonna we're gonna geek out about music. That's just why we are here today. ठीक है.
This is a passion project at this point.
Yes, bhai. Like,
so about Kendrick, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we were talking about Kendrick.
Yes.
Like, okay, Swimming Pools,
Hanji.
great song. Swimming Pools, great song. But if you think about it, Compton, I think when the credits roll, and Anthony Fantano mentioned it too. If you know Anthony Fantano, he's a jerk. He gave Weeknd a 3 in his first album. Fuck you, Anthony.
Anthony
really,
is a fucking
fuck
retard, yaar. Retard है.
Yeah. But one thing you mentioned, ठीक है, कि जब Compton गाना आता है ना final, like you feel like the credits are rolling on the screen.
Yes.
Like
yes.
Compton.
Yes.
Like you hear Compton, ain't no city like mine. Like, you know that feel it gives you, right?
Yeah.
And T-Pab, okay? T-Pab.
Yeah.
Addressing T-Pab, it's not a story. Not as heavily invested in storytelling as Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah, it's not a concept album.
Yeah, its concept is black lives at a whole.
Yeah.
And bhai, okay, talking about Kendrick, this is another guy. I think you've heard of him, J. Cole.
Yes, sir. Obviously.
Bhai, he's a great guy, but I don't know why people always need to make like ठीक है. J. Cole is good. I know, I love his music. Okay.
Obviously, he's
but
good.
Do not fucking compare it to Kendrick Lamar. Do not say he's better than Kendrick Lamar. ठीक है ना? He needs to earn his place. He has not yet. ठीक?
Yeah.
Lamar has.
I think we were talking about this the other day also, right? Like,
the
J. Cole ki USP is his like the cleanliness of his music, not the
flow,
not the storytelling,
the crunch of his flow. Yeah.
But flow तो बहुत लोगों का अच्छा है. It's like J. Cole is obviously a top tier rapper. Not even kidding. He's a top tier rapper.
The Scots में साला Travis Scott नाव से सिंग करा ले रहा है भाई. नाव का भी फ्लो आ जाता है. Fucking Nav. You think you know how much I hate him? भाई क्या बोलूं भाई. Nav के पास भी फ्लो है तो क्या. Okay, referencing Carrie Minati, डील जलवा दे, चढ़वा दे, हैं बताओ.
अरे it's not about flow, ठीक है. J. Cole has a marvelous pen. He's a marvelous writer.
Yes.
But just as not as good as Kendrick.
No.
And when we like
no.
you say na, you hate about like when people say J. Cole is good. Imagine someone saying fucking Drake is as good. Like Drake is the best rapper. I'll fucking kill someone for that. ठीक है ना?
भाई, I just block them. ठीक है ना?
भाई,
if I'm having an online conversation with some stranger, I'll block them कि मेरे को comment ही नहीं देखना. Drake, you're talking about Drake. After Sweet Life, I think that was the Passion Fruit जो एल्बम था. I think उसका More Life, ठीक है. उसका गाना था Passion Fruit. After that album, Drake knew वो टट्टी भी करेगा लोग सुन लेंगे. Because there's always South Delhi girls who need captions for their Instagram posts.
Yes, okay, sir.
I'm not kidding. Okay, don't judge me. I follow a few South Delhi influencers because content चाहिए सबको. Okay, everybody needs content.
Obviously.
This girl literally put a caption on one of her photos saying, "Thank God Drake put out a new album. I was wondering what I would do when I was gonna run out of captions." I'm like, तू समझ रहा है तू कितना डाउनग्रेड हो चुका है? तेरे एल्बम का एक ही इस्तेमाल है साउथ दिल्ली की लड़कियों के कैप्शंस.
Never thought about it like that, but okay, sir, that's a better analogy. अरे Arey, Drake is also okay. I'll say this again. Obviously, Drake isn't bad, but don't fucking compare him to a rapper. Like when people were saying na he's better than Pusha T. I'm
No,
like तुम
God.
बेवकूफ हो क्या?
Alone in Vegas सुना है? Alone in Vegas कभी सुना है?
Alone in Vegas is still a known thing, भाई. Pusha T.
I mean,
when
if they're listening to Drake, इनको mainstream ही सुनाना चाहिए.
Yes.
Underground या experimental सुना दोगे तो ये सुनेंगे भी नहीं.
भाई like Pusha T का जो diss था, The Story of Adidon,
Yeah.
it had more substance than Drake की पूरी albums. And when I
भाई, the only great Drake album is two. If you are reading this,
you're
it's too
too
late.
late,
वो
yeah.
EP, ठीक है? और Take Care. I vibe with nothing else. मेरे को यही दोनों पसंद आए थे. उसकी debut album और वो EP. If you're reading it, it's too late.
yeah, that
और
was
वो.
a good one. Yep.
भाई, Marvin's Room. Okay, Marvin's Room is a banger. A
Obviously.
sad banger.
Yes.
A sad banger which I cry to every night.
Cups
Don't tell
of the
anyone,
rose.
but I love that song.
Looking at my old hoes. Fuck man, that's actually good, but don't fucking compare it to Kendrick
No,
and like OGs
never.
like Pusha T, man.
No.
Fuck you.
Okay. We have sucked West Coast ding dong long enough, ठीक है?
No. We haven't. So the West
Of
Coast.
course
we haven't. We can never run out of. Okay, so West Coast में, I also hate this thing. Motherfuckers listen to one Ice Cube and one Tupac song and then say mumble rap खराब है. Fuck you भाई, तेरे को पता ही क्या है किसी भी चीज के बारे में?
भाई ये लोग kendrick lamar को mumble rapper बोलते थे.
ठीक है सर. भाई for a very long time during the 2000s ना, after the Chronic album, there was no West Coast influence.
Yeah.
Like West Coast had died down for a very long time until people like The Game, YG, Kendrick came back, and now you see people like just San Francisco and Long Beach, like Vince Staples is a West Coast rapper, SOB RBE is a West Coast rapper, Kendrick is a West Coast rapper, fucking Blueface is a West Coast rapper for the matter of fact.
But
ठीक है?
yeah,
Now West Coast is coming back. Yes, I love that.
West Coast. Okay, so historically, West Coast was something that was developed on the blueprint of East Coast, because see, rap culture और hip hop culture New York
Started
की
in the
देन है.
Bronx में हुआ था ना start.
Yeah, Bronx वाले, वो Bronx वालों की देन है.
Yeah.
ठीक है? Let's not forget that. Never. Heritage है, respect करना चाहिए उसको.
Yes, sir.
उधर they brought it, okay?
Yeah.
But okay, let's talk about a different genre of West Coast singers, aka the third generation of rappers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Earl Sweatshirt, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't call Tyler the Creator a rapper now, ठीक है?
He's more of a
back in his
musical
day, वो भी
artist
था,
now. Yeah.
right?
Vince Staples is a third gen rapper.
Third gen.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I just want to say this. Sun, Aniket, I want this in the podcast.
Yes.
T-Man, go fuck yourself. Igor is better than Flower Boy. I don't care what you think. तेरे को लगता है Garden Shed से बढ़िया है. Gone thank you. तेरे को लगता है New Magic Wand is not a banger. It beats fucking Who That Boy. Okay, go fuck yourself. Do fuck Methi. ठीक है?
I mean, I would be pretty happy to fucking debate it out with him on this podcast. Not even kidding. Fuck yeah.
But वो सारा भाव नहीं देगा.
Yes, sir. Sir, कोई नहीं sir. Fuck, we can always sound our opinion, na?
But in all seriousness, love you, T-Man. यार.
Love you, bye. Love
Cutie
you.
है तू.
आओ
Cutie
यार,
है. I love
किसी
you
दिन
यार.
Kanye West पे सिंप करेंगे सारे मिलके आओ.
अब तो सिंप करेंगे उसके चैट में भाई.
Fuck. Kanye शिकार होगा.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned him, भाई. Kanye. Okay, you're gonna regret कि तूने Kanye mention किया, because I'm gonna suck his dick so hard.
Sir, Kanye is a whole episode in itself, sir. I don't think we can cover him in a. I don't think we can do justice to Kanye in a 10-minute conversation.
If you want to know Kanye, ठीक है? I'll give you 3 songs. बस 3 songs दूंगा मैं, ठीक?
Yes, sir. Okay.
जाके सुन लियो.
Okay.
Heartless.
Yes, obviously.
हाँ. I Wonder.
And Runaway is, I think, one of the best Kanye songs.
I was okay, not 3. अच्छा, हर okay, fuck me. हर album में से एक song. That's good enough.
Yeah, obviously.
चल. ठीक है. So, let's just go back in time जब पहला गाना आया था कान्ये का
Through the Wire.
Through the Wire, ठीक है, उसके पहले एल्बम पे, ठीक है,
Yeah.
तो उस एल्बम से तेरे को कुछ सुनना है तो you can listen to Through the Wire, right?
Yes. Was it Late Registration?
No, it was Dropout.
Okay, Dropout. Yes, Dropout.
ठीक है, पहली एल्बम Dropout थी कान्ये की. सेकंड थी Late Registration. Late Registration में तेरे को सुनना है. Okay, there's a lot of good shit in Late Registration. Wake Up Mr. West is good, but I prefer Gold Digger.
Gold Digger, obviously, sir.
Because for the irony of it.
Okay, sir.
Oh, bhai.
Bhai,
guy did us made Gold Digger married Kim K. Okay,
yes,
never mind Kanye. You're not the first one.
You're not the first one. We all do make mistakes when we see that ass. Okay, bhai.
Graduation में से तेरे को सुनना है तो you can listen to Stronger या I Wonder.
Graduation में he had a song with The Game, the one where he talks about his mother being hospitalized. I think it was Red Roses or something. That was the most like that was my favorite song of that album.
Bhai, like whenever I'm coming home na, like okay, fun fact, I lived in Delhi for a year. Nothing fun about it to be honest, but I lived in Delhi. Whenever I used to come back home for vacations or shit like that, मेरे playlist में दो ही गाने रहते थे. एक जॉन डेनवर का Country Roads Takes Me Home और दूसरा कान्ये का Homecoming.
Dude.
भाई home vibes यार.
भाई. And
chumma song.
Okay, so let's come to the most coveted Kanye album now. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasies.
You missed one in between, my friend. 808s.
Oh fuck! Sorry.
Bhai, it सुन. I might love Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
808s is.
I might love, but close to the heart.
Yes.
ठीक है. Heartless, Love Lockdown और कहते हैं Paranoid, Robocop, Street Lights, Bad News. I can go on.
Bhai, 808s and Heartbreaks मैं कैसे भूल सकता हूँ? Why? It literally shaped the sound of the new gen rap.
Yeah, sampling. The guy, like sampling इतनी सुंदर है इस एल्बम की.
Fun fact. You South Delhi girls who like to quote Drake. Kanye births Drake with that 808s and Heartbreaks album. बता रहा हूँ.
भाई तुम लिखो Ratchet Happy Birthday. तुम लिखो Kiki Do You Love Me. We will write In the Night. I hear that talk, the coldest story ever told. Opening line,
fuck, man,
blows you.
And it's so it's so fucking funny now that the guy who said I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck, wrote that ki in the night I hear him call the store. Fuck, man, I don't even know.
Fuck that. The guy now sings about God, Jesus, no church, yes, in the wild. The hell you talking about? Sunday service choir, भाई क्या बोल रहा है?
Dude, Sunday service is epic, man. Not even kidding.
भाई,
it's so good.
भाई, it makes me wanna go Christian. कोई एक बोले चावल दो यार मेरे को. खैर
बताओ यार.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy में, as you said, Runaway, nothing beats that.
And I think My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy का every fucking track was crisp. Every fucking track. Runaway,
Power,
ठीक है, Power,
All of the Lights, Monster.
अरे सुन Monster.
Okay. Monster.
Yes, it's already pretty documented how it was one of the best verses of Nicki Minaj का life. It's probably the best. ठीक है.
Even the decade, भाई. Some would say even the decade, and it's arguable.
Yes, and sir, so appalled. Is one like जो इतना like it's the most famous Jay-Z quote, right? Dark Knight feeling dying, be a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. He said that in that song.
Sai had the Prince है. उस गाने में Sai had the Prince.
If God had an iPod, I'll be on his playlist. The amount.
Okay, the God thing, we'll come back to that on Jesus. Okay, you know where I'm going with that, but sir. Okay, bhai, Rick Ross का verse on Devil in a New Dress.
Yes, and then that song book Chris Rock wala, I'm forgetting his name, where Chris Rock asks his girlfriend, where did you learn to fuck this way, and she said
Blame Game तो उसका था, John Legend का था Blame Game.
Yes, John Legend का था. Let me fucking check. I don't want to get anything wrong.
No, bhai. And you know Chirag, right?
Yeah.
So I was talking to Chirag one day, and
I think it was Lost in the World.
Okay, yeah, Lost in the Bon Iver था, Bon Iver.
But the outro is Chris Rock.
हाँ वो क्रिस रॉक का आउटरो है या
Yeah.
वो आउटरो हाँ तो टी-मैन का पॉडकास्ट था ठीक है
Mm-hmm.
टी-मैन आस्क्ड हिम उसने कौन सा कान्ये का गाना सुना है एंड यू नो व्हाट ही सेड वो गाना जिसमें वो कहता है आई एम इन लव विद अ पॉर्न स्टार आई एम लाइक हाँ okay you are not even scratching the surface
Yes,
but
sir.
okay
Sir,
great start
I love your titties because they make me believe I can focus on two things at once, sir. Please.
bro भाई सुन ठीक है
Yes.
God created three beautiful things titties whiskey and
Kanye.
anime
Fuck anime.
Okay.
I don't watch anime.
okay
Okay, sir.
okay I'm a weeaboo never mind
I don't know, man. I really want to get into anime, but I just can't for some
Okay.
reason.
okay Watch the Throne was kind of a collaborative album so
But Watch the
okay.
Throne
and
is
Words in
arguably...
Paris Black Friends in Paris is a great
Yes.
song
No, but I think Watch the Throne is arguably one of the best albums of the last decade. I don't consider My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasies because it was 2010, so I consider that the 2000s wala.
भाई no Church in the Wild is such a great Black Power song no one सुनता नहीं है कोई उसे
Otis Redding, ठीक है?
yeah Otis Redding oh भाई
That's a very beautiful song. And
Murder to Excellence
N-words in like black friends in sorry क्या बोल रहा हूँ blacks from
Black
Paris,
friends.
ठीक है? That song is like it's like such a power trip.
oh bhai yes
It's like Jay-Z saying I don't fucking care. I can buy a mall right now. Fuck your Louis bag. ठीक है?
भाई सुन when you hear Black Friends in Paris ठीक है ना
Yes.
okay there are two videos online I have seen so far which have a epilepsy trigger at the start
Yes.
guess दोनों किसकी videos हैं
Kanye.
because of course Kanye
Yes, sir.
भाई and it will bhai if you show that to an epileptic person he will
Sir,
start dancing
Sir,
on
they
the
will
floor.
dance, but on the floor. Yes. Fuck, we went from the same.
Literally on the floor. Sorry, very insensitive joke, but so.
Bhai, it's not insensitive if you're talking about Kanye. ठीक है ना? Fuck you, epileptic people.
Okay. Kanye's most controversial album yet. Jesus. Favorite song, go.
Sir, Bound to, obviously. Black Skinhead was also good, but Bound to for the irony of it.
Oh boy, Bound 3 देखा है.
Yes.
I showed Boo that, ठीक है, and he said, I will never be able to listen to Bound 2 the same way now.
I know, man.
I'm like,
Seth Rogen is
but
fucking epic.
don't you think it enhances the experience?
Yes, it does.
भाई वो retarded है बंदा उसे समझ नहीं आता it enhances it भाई.
Man. Black Skinhead is like
भाई
why Travis Scott gave the drums for Black Skinhead.
it's a power trip.
Yeah, 2013 में था ना that album. It was a bit
13
unfinished. It sounded a bit unfinished to me, but it was still a top tier album.
I think it sounded unfinished because again Kanye being Kanye was a bit ahead of his time.
Yeah.
It sounded unfinished because अब तो बात बता if you listen to Black Skinhead not now like a bit later in your life let's say 17 right
Yeah.
the messy production जो आज के लिए बहुत important हो गया है
Yeah.
तेरे को like okay messy production Igor में ठीक है ना Igor album of like तू transformation की बात कर रहा है we're on the subject of Kanye I think we have a few albums Life of Pablo में तो भाई let's just complete this I'll talk about it Ultralight Beam is
Ultralight Beam is yes man the fuck I literally just got fucking the feeling that I got when I first heard Ultralight Beam. It was one of the most beautiful song. It's not good.
Yes.
It's beautiful. And Chance ka rap with the acapella instrumental. It's something that blows my mind
nothing beats that and fucking no more parties in LA.
And no more parties in LA. FML was a very good song.
Yes.
That drum that comes in when he says I don't remember but that drum just hits you right in the heart. It hits you. Actually you feel something that frequency makes you feel something. पता है?
It's very weird now. Take it. You talked about unfinished, right?
Yeah.
You feel you told it makes you feel something in your heart, and it's unfinished.
Yeah.
Yeah, the album is unfinished, but it also makes you feel something in your heart, doesn't it?
Yes, and
भाई बंदे का cover art. I hate being bipolar. It's awesome. You think the guy can get more smart than this?
बताओ भाई.
This is peak Kanye, okay? It might not be his peak musically.
ये was a good album. Yeah. Was a fucking epic. That whole stretch, na, that 5 album stretch that Kanye produced, 35 songs.
Yeah.
I think that for me was my introduction to the album cult. Like I didn't listen to albums like that before that. समझ रहा है? Because it was still very new for me. 2018 में आया था, I guess, when Pusha T dropped. Yeah. So
Daytona, right?
Daytona. I could talk about Daytona for a day.
I know. Yeah.
That okay. We'll come back to Daytona, but coming back to the West. Fuck. Why do I? It's that na, like West Coast was always a bit more about the lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the East Coast rap was about the struggles. Right, Illmatic में he talks about the struggles.
Nas था, even Nas to a certain extent too.
Yeah. So
it's not that कि इन्होंने struggle के बारे में बात नहीं किया, ठीक है?
But they did it in a way where more people could fucking resonate to it.
हाँ, नहीं. Like talking about West Coast, East Coast differences, I think for the reason that they picked it up from the East Coast, right?
Yeah.
Okay, some bad influences आ ही गए होंगे, but what I think कि they wanted to make a place for themselves. Also, और तेरे को bling era उस वक्त आ रहा था, right?
Yeah. Also West Coast was also very much inspired by the P-Funk.
Yeah, भाई jazz
samples, P-Funk samples.
Yeah.
La-di-da-di, we like to party. That kind of music. Obviously, Dre, Scott Storch incorporated the fuck out of it in their melodies.
Bhai. Like if you saw Dre in his earlier days when he was not a G-rap guy, you would think he's the fuck boy.
Yeah.
He's not a tough G guy, you know. Like मैंने देखे हैं Dre के पुराने like वो concert type shit.
उसने दिखाया तो था that Easy ने अपने गाने में नहीं Easy motherfucking G's में उसका दिखाया तो था Dre का एक फोटो उसने. He looks like a fucking
बस spandex पहन के colorful कपड़ों में भाई Dre, like when I first saw it I'm like this can't be Dre. Okay? The Dre I know Snoop Dogg के साथ weed smoke करते हुए काला jacket पहनता है. This is not Dre.
Yes.
भाई what? Okay, best song from Ye. Go.
For me it's for most people it would be Ghost, right? Ghost Town, but for me it's All Mine. All Mine is one
choice.
Yeah, All Mine क्योंकि the instrumental, the vocals of Ty Dolla $ign, and it's the peak of Kanye saying कि I have everything I could have, but still this power makes me hungry. Right?
Yes.
He says, you could have yourself a Noel Campbell, but you might still want yourself a Stormy Daniels.
Yeah. Okay. That guy is great with references. Let's just accept that.
Yes.
Oh my God, that guy. Oh. You ever remember the old Kanye blowjob references?
You mean every song?
Had so much head, I woke up in Sleepy Hollow.
Yes.
Oh bhai.
Fuck man.
It makes me laugh.
It makes you laugh, and I think after a certain point now, I started appreciating the thought process behind music more than the music itself. समझ रहा है? The same is for comedy with me. Like something might not be funny, but still I can appreciate the thought process that would have went behind writing that shit down.
I mean, Kanye was writing his shit way before that, na? Because I remember Donda West used to say that the guy was writing poems, I think, when he was 5, if I'm not wrong.
He was writing poems when he was 5. He wrote for Jay-Z on Blueprint. He produced and wrote for Jay-Z on Blueprint. He obviously had writers himself on like every album. Pusha T wrote for Kanye on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasies on most songs.
Many
Right.
people wrote for him.
Many people,
I
obviously.
remember. Yeah.
Sai the Prince is actually was a engineer on the album.
Yeah.
Sound
yeah.
engineer था वो.
But
He just punched his verse in.
Verse push कर दिया था. No one knew. वो बस वो push कर दिया था.
And
और
Beyonce heard
Kanye
it.
hears it.
And
he likes it. हाँ,
Beyonce hears it, and she was like, "Okay, I want this guy in on the album."
Yeah.
That So Appalled track has legendary verses. I remember watching this forum, and people were asking what the question was, what is the best verse ever? And I saw multiple people saying the So Appalled verse by like Pusha T was so fucking awesome. It's surreal, right? The guy made so good references. It's and then Sai the Prince. I met this girl in February. Her name is May. I fucked her in I don't remember the bar now, but it's so good, man.
I mean, if you're talking about the verses of it, okay, coming back to the point where I was, Ye, right? We were talking about Ye.
Yeah.
The Ye album में 2 tracks. It's actually a 2-way tie.
Okay.
Violent Crimes because Bihar.
Yes. Okay, sir.
And I Thought About Killing You.
Oh,
because the song, I don't know, it appeals to the dark side of me. I don't know why.
It's still that theme only, na? Like Kanye is saying, ki you aren't shit in front of me. He says, nah, I thought about, I know I love you, but I thought about killing myself, even though I love myself way more than I love you.
Yeah. And, bhai, the thing is, if you come into that point of time, okay, there's a psychopath inside all of us.
Obviously.
There is, okay?
Yes.
We, as Kanye mentioned in the song Devil in a New Dress, okay, I think the Devil in a New Dress ka jo premise ye hai, ki Kanye can't love women or he can't have women in his life who are normal. They're all devils, just every time they come in a new dress.
Yeah.
Because every woman in his life has been more fucked than the other.
It's that reference, na, the Devil Wears Prada wala jo hai, like.
Yeah, wo movie thi, uski, I don't remember, Anna, can remember?
No, not Anna Kendrick, wo to wo hai. Pitch Perfect.
वो दूसरी थी. Yeah. So the theme behind was so good, ठीक है? And now he is married, ठीक है? Kanye is married, and I see him addressing his issues long after marriage, which he should have a long time ago.
Wahi.
Like, and it's haunting to see a guy जिसके God complex highs इतने demonic और इतने suicidal lows पे fuel चलते हैं. Like, okay. Here's the thing. If you have a God complex, it's like a wave, right? If there's an amplitudinal peak, there has to be a negative peak too.
Yes.
You can't have one. You have to have both. So I like to think कि Kanye के पहले 3-4 एल्बम वो amplitude थे, okay?
Yes.
और उसके बाद के जो एल्बम्स थे, Jesus हुआ, ये हुआ, even Kids See Ghost, okay, we'll get to that, but ये में it's so low ना, ठीक है कि I have, okay, honestly, have you ever thought about killing someone?
Every day, man. I'm a rational psychopath to the fullest.
I mean, you're from Delhi, makes sense. Okay. Culture है वही culture. Okay. I think, I thought about killing people too because, again, see, तुम्हारे यहाँ culture है, हमारे यहाँ मजबूरी है.
Yes, sir.
Survival.
We are not the same, bro.
Okay, so there's that. Now coming to an album that even shocked the biggest critic of
Kanye.
And yes, right?
Kids
even Fantano gave this shit a 10. I don't think it's a 10. It's a 9 in my eyes. There's a few problems with this thing. It should have been fucking longer, Kanye. But okay, 7 tracks.
Producing 35 tracks the way Kanye does, it's fucking exhausting. He doesn't go on his laptop and fucking just make a drum sample. Motherfucker goes through thousands of samples. Okay. The guy goes through thousands of samples and then picks one. समझ रहे हो?
भाई the guy sampled Ponderosa Twins Bound, right?
Yes.
In his song कौन सा था? Bound to, right?
Yeah.
Same song was sampled by Tyler the Creator in his song A Boy Is a Gun. तूने सुनी है?
honey. वही ना?
वो तो उसका था. हाँ तो कार्डाशियन बोलती है भाई.
sorry fuck, yeah.
वो कार्डाशियन थी and Bound to में है वो, ठीक है? वो कार्डाशियन था. तूने उसका सुना है? Like Tyler the Creator का
A Boy Is a Gun, yes, सुना है मैंने.
Yeah. नहीं सुना?
सुना. I don't remember the sample perfectly, but yes, I have heard the track.
The sample is started with a mere hello, उतना ही sample है उसमें, और काली उचिस पीछे से उसको recreate की हुई है. And okay, Tyler is a producer as good as Kanye right now, when Kanye was exactly the age as Tyler is, if it makes any sense.
Yeah, it does. But
because
his inspiration is probably Kanye only, na? Like,
भाई उस एल्बम में Kanye है. उस एल्बम में Kanye makes an appearance where he is the inner monologue of Tyler, ठीक है? And he tells like उसमें बहुत भाई, I am telling you, Igor is an album, ठीक है? Which when I first heard Igor, I was like 30.
Yeah. It's an it consumes you after 3 listens. Yeah. Because you start to hear the frequencies that you couldn't hear in the first time. ठीक है? And then you understand the beauty of the album. Right.
Exactly. Like it's a quirk in the last 2 albums of Tyler. वो एक ऐसा गाना डालेगा, ठीक, जहाँ पे majority of the time he's not singing, okay? Flower Boy में Garden Shed, एस्टेल का वर्स है पूरा स्टार्ट में. एस्टेल पीछे से हल्के हल्के वर्स दे रही है, अंत में गार्डन शेड गार्डन वो शुरू हो जाता है. टाइलर, ओके? गॉन थैंक यू में पहले पूरा लंबा चौड़ा है, उसके बाद से इट्स पॉइजन इन दैट गम्बो, फील यू लाइक द डम्बो. देयर इज दैट, ठीक है? एंड you draw so many parallels. Banger, ठीक है? Who that boy, who him is, ठीक? With ASAP Rocky. इसमें तेरे को मिलेगा 3 bangers है भाई. New Magic Wand, What's Good.
See You Again was also pretty epic.
Oh भाई, can I get a kiss? Can you make it last forever? Oh भाई,
that hit me hard, भाई.
And that's the same guy who had been banned from 3 countries due to his lyrics of homophobia. And necrophilia. Yes. Let that sink in for a minute. I mean, if you're talking about singers who sing about love and used to have a very bad past, let's mention Joji, shall we?
Joji, X also.
X was a very troubled guy. Okay? I know the guy was very troubled, but okay. Let's just, and then say it out loud. लिल वो कौन सा है? देखो इतने लिल है ना भाई, भाई इतने लिल है साले. भाई मैं सोचता हूँ कौन से लिल की बात आज करनी है. हाँ, लिल जैन, ओके? मर गया आई थिंक वो. नहीं जैनार की उसकी. नहीं वो है. तो कौन मर गया? कौन सा लिल मर गया? पंप तो नहीं मरा, जानता हूँ कौन सा लिल मर गया. पीप, ठीक है? ओके फक इट. आई नो कि सॉन्ग्स 2 तरीके के होते हैं, एक टेक्निकली ब्यूटीफुल और एक वाइब कर सकते हो तुम, राइट? ठीक है? एंड आई एम नॉट टेकिंग अवे कि भाई यू कांट वाइब विद लिल पीप. ऑफ कोर्स यू कैन भाई. पीपल वाइब विद फकिंग वो कौन था, कोरी फेल्डमैन, एंजेलिक टू द कोर, ठीक है ना? लोग उस पे उस वीडियो पे भी लाइक्स हैं, आयरॉनिक ही सही बट हैं, ठीक है ना?
अरे फ्राइडे पे भी तो थे रेबेका ब्लैक
भाई. हाँ, चाइनीज फूड भाई.
Friday, oh my God, it's Friday.
क्यों मार रहे भाई मेरे को? तो you can vibe with anyone. I don't have a problem. But peep, right? ये जो नए जनरेशन वाले थे, इनकी फर्स्ट और सेकंड एल्बम तुम देख, कुछ तो सेकंड भी नहीं निकाल पाए, but they were very similar, right? वो साउंड क्लाउड emo rap. मैं you know Jay is lazy, right? Jay ने मेरे को like पुराने X से इंट्रोड्यूस करवाया था. like Nax तो मैंने सुना ही था वो वाला. बट
The SoundCloud
पुराना
X
एक्स मैंने
जो Spotify पे भी
द
नहीं है.
साउंड क्लाउड पे सारा एक्स का
Hmm.
ओ माय गॉड यू नो ही यूज्ड टू सिंग ऑन गिटार लिक्स
Yeah.
आई
मैं
मीन ऑफ कोर्स मेरे
I
को नहीं
was
पता
I
था
was listening to X before Look at Me. Not for a very long time. I was very big on SoundCloud those days क्योंकि I was listening to some podcasts and the charts एक दिन hip hop chart खुला and X was on 49 या 48 पे था. And I just got into his like stuff and it was dark but it was so good. एंड स्की मास्क भी मैं तभी सुना था. स्की मास्क का जो एक्स के साथ अंडरग्राउंड वाला एल्बम था, द वन विच हैज बिच ऑन योर मोप, नहीं नॉट दैट वन, ओपन द डोर एंड आई डोंट रिमेंबर that fucking album. It was good.
Okay.
X has always been good, but the thing is कि X के अराउंड जो स्टिग्मा बन गया ना by these people who don't know X.
X के around stigma बना why? Because of people like Lil Xan and Lil Peep.
Yes.
Not saying they are bad, but वो एक भाई they stick to the same thing ना. See why people love albums like T-Pab or Good Kid, Mad City. If you took Good Kid, Mad City, if you took T-Pab, ठीक है, even back then and compared them, they are worlds apart, right?
Yes.
ट्रेंडी लाइक क्या कहते हैं ट्रेंडी ऑटो ट्यून्ड बीट्स, ऑटो ट्यून्ड ड्रम्स से लेके fucking थंडर ओ भाई थंडर कैट के बेस लाइंस, ठीक है.
Fuck man, I
fucking George Clinton.
Rick Rubin has producing credits on I think both the albums.
Right. There are some things ना you see and you distinguish so good, ठीक है. But अगर मैं तेरे को Lil Peep या Lil Xan का दो अलग अलग एल्बम्स का गाना खा दूं, you can't tell the difference, right?
No, I can
obviously if you listen you can, but like अब मैं किसी unknown को सुनाऊं कि can you tell कि ये दोनों अलग एल्बम्स पे हैं.
I think one mumble rapper that does this very well and I actually got into hip hop because of that guy. It's Lil Uzi.
Okay. Yes, Lil Uzi Word.
That guy has different sounds on every album.
Eternal Atake was very mediocre.
It was mediocre for the hype. But I can still.
But it was not bad.
It was not bad. He was still trying to do something new with his music, right?
It did not end up doing anything new, but
he was trying. Yeah,
I could see.
Yeah, he was trying that Baby Pluto, Renji, and Lil Uzi wala shit. That was good enough for me.
हाँ, so like मैंने X को सुना ना, ठीक है. I heard X and I was like, okay, there's this guy. He used to sing on guitar licks, emo rap straight up, not even cloud anymore, mainstream emo rap. Okay, the only reason I respect X so much is because बंदे ने change लिया अपने career से.
Yes.
He wanted to not just be confined to a category.
He sang and he did a song with just Travis Barker ke drums also on his album.
Oh yeah. Right. And Dua Lipa का first album, ठीक है.
Yeah.
New Rules. Okay. I did not like it that much. एक दो singles मैंने सुन लिए. Those were enough for me. ठीक. But Future Nostalgia. Have you heard it?
No, I haven't heard much of Dua Lipa. I pop music just got stale for me because it was mostly that way. Like the melodies were not very.
Oh, I'm telling you, like उसका opener है Don't Start Now. I have never heard 80s done like that. Okay. Yeah. Talking of 80s, okay. If we were here the 80s now, let's talk about After Hours, shall we?
Okay.
Because I wanted to stroke
yes
Weeknd's dick. I wanted to stroke Weeknd's dick so much.
Bhai, us yaar. I would do it any day.
Bhai, okay, I'd go gay for him. Okay, shit. Okay, don't cancel me. I have a YouTube channel. Okay, plug नहीं कर रहा. Sorry, Aniket.
No. Dude.
But my Weeknd, okay. 80s, the vibe.
Yeah.
I feel कि मैं कभी-कभी सुनता हूँ उस एल्बम के गाने आज, ठीक है. And they blow me away कि भाई बंदे ने ये recognize किया कि उसका map. Okay, there's a sound map to every artist, right? Okay, extremes है, ठीक है? If you go on the extreme of rock, you will find songs like I Come Blood or shit like Megadeth, okay?
Yeah.
See, if you go extreme pop, you will find fucking Ed Sheeran, shit like that. And if you go extreme rap, you will probably find some washed up like MC8, shit like that, okay?
The guys
Weeknd
that never made out of the hood, वही वाला ना?
Yes, the toughest hood guys, the toughest of the top,
Right.
that DMZ, where the hood at,
Yeah,
ठीक है?
yeah.
DMZ guys, और एक साइड है तेरे चौथे ट्रायंगल के
Run
साइड
DMC
पे,
is अलग है वो. That's
हाँ.
DMX.
DMX, और एक साइड पे तेरे को होगा वो सैड वाले, ठीक है? वो जॉन लेजेंड हुए, जॉन मायर हुआ, ये सारे, ठीक? अब इनके सब जॉनरास में बहुत कुछ हैं. 80s हुआ, पंक हुआ, पोस्ट पंक, न्यू रॉक, कहते हैं प्रोग्रेसिव रॉक, एंडलेस, यू कांट कैटेगराइज. वीकेंड रिकॉग्नाइज किया, आई थिंक ही डिड इट, कि उसका जो पुराने एल्बम्स थे वो ट्रिलॉजी टाइम के, उनका साउंड और जो 80s की वाइब है, इट मैप्स ओवर सो वेल, राइट?
या अरे वीकेंड आल्सो फॉर मी ना, वही तो मैं देखो बता रहा था कि लाइक वीकेंड is now not just an R&B या फिर pop singer.
No, बिल्कुल नहीं.
He has transitioned. Yeah, he has transitioned from being a singer to now being an artist.
Yes, exactly.
And that's something that most people won't be able to do. Taylor Swift could never turn herself from a singer to an artist.
I feel that, yes, she's a great singer. I will hand
not
it
a
to
good
her.
artist.
बंदी ने इतने एल्बम बनाए, कंसिस्टेंटली परफॉर्म किया, ठीक है? भले ओके, not every album needs to be a good kid Mad City.
Yes,
let's just address that.
Yeah, obviously.
Not every album
you can't
needs to
expect
be a good kid Mad City.
if you expect that, right? You're fucking dumb.
Huh?
If you expect that from every album, you're the one who's dumb.
But the thing is na ki, okay, if you get enough T-Pabs and enough good kid Mad Cities, वो भी अपना अपील लूज कर देगा. Because too much of something is not good.
Yeah.
And I commend Taylor Swift for doing what she has done. She definitely deserves that award, ठीक है? Many people deserve it, but she also does. ऐसा नहीं कि you can write her off there, okay?
Obviously, she's a good singer. She has had her fair share of good songs, but there's something that just divides people like Weeknd from the Taylor Swift of the world.
Weeknd is not very radio friendly, to be fair, if you ask me.
He's not, dude. He was talking about doing cocaine since way back. Can't feel my face, which was actually a mainstream song, is a cocaine reference.
Yes, bhai, it's not about a girl. Yes. You can't feel anything. No, it's
a cocaine reference.
I can feel my face when I'm with you.
People don't understand. Yeah. नहीं fuck आ जाएगा क्लेम करेंगे, fuck it, I don't care.
भाई like okay, going back, there's this song of Weeknd, ठीक है? ट्रिलॉजी एल्बम का है, Wicked Games.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it is so smooth, ठीक है? भाई, Heaven or Las Vegas, fucking, he made a like, okay, best Weeknd song is Echoes of Silence. At that era.
Yeah.
सुना है?
I have
पूरा
heard that.
डार्क है.
वही, but
पूरा डार्क है, कुछ नहीं है, एक रिदम, हल्के पियानो पे रिदम है, and in the middle of it, he transitions like the fucking, perspectives. Boy से सीधे girl.
That's the beauty, भाई.
The guy is so versatile, भाई. और उससे वो आज वो गाता है, "Oh, I'm blinded by the lights." भाई, I love that.
Starboy album थी ना? I think
yes,
that was the first full album जो मैंने सुनी थी Weeknd की, ठीक है? And that album was such a refined album ना, it's not even funny.
Bhai, if you're doing an album with Daft Punk, production is going to be best.
It was a refined, and why I say hip hop na, I realized at that point कि this motherfucker has a better pen than half of these rappers. Right?
Obviously. This kendric lamar का उसमें feature भी है, like
sidewalks.
Yeah.
And no,
भाई
reminder pe, what did he say? Reminder pe, if you remember,
yeah,
eating
yeah.
good,
I know where
but
you're
good
going.
sex
Let's
will
go.
swear it out. Hotel bed springs are wearing out. Right?
भाई
It's
I
marvelous.
see the thing is कि जो आर्टिस्ट लोग को मिलता है ठीक है
Hmm.
अवार्ड्स राइट
Hmm.
एंड शिट लाइक दैट आई एम वेरी श्योर कि being pop friendly is one of the biggest things.
Yes. Obviously, bhai. If
ठीक
you
है
can cater to the 13-year-old girls, you'll probably get a fucking award. That's the truth.
भाई like okay that I've heard enough music in my time ठीक है काफी म्यूजिक सुन चुका हूँ and okay okay like let's just take it down the notch for that. We're talking about the old music scene of 80s that how it influenced the genre, right? We have Weeknd doing that, but there's another 80s influence which I would like to see getting carried.
Yeah.
The alt rock. Have you heard of the Smiths?
Yeah. I've heard alt rock. I think, but the rock shit, like how these rappers have converted that rock is they've taken the lifestyle of the rock stars, but they have left the music. समझ रहे?
Machine Gun Kelly got fucked in the ass by Weeknd. Weeknd बोल रहा हूँ Eminem became a rock star because
Yes.
भाई rap was not for the guy. He can
Yes,
sing,
yes.
but he can't rap. Let's just face it.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah. And okay, bhai, I think we can do a whole podcast on just diss tracks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
The
don't.
only diss track I love is Bakchod Baba's Fuck PewDiePie. Okay, that's the
अब
best diss
इंडिया
track
की
ever.
बारी है boys.
हाँ.
Okay,
भाई,
so
I want to commemorate my dear friend DG Art. ठीक है, great artist by the way.
yes,
Follow him.
pretty. I'll
The
leave a
guy-
link. Would I? No, I'll leave a link.
Let's
Fuck it.
just suck his dick, baby उतरे बना देगा.
Yes.
Okay, just एक line, bars and word bars. अब नहीं बोलूंगा because भाई अगर लेकिन बोलता है ना भाई वो बंदा Discord में कुछ बजा दो. I was playing Gelgar and the guy said bars and word bars like flow में and भाई distracts Gelgar. Okay भाई कैरी भैया ने बोला है.
कुछ सोच के बोला होगा. So now that you mentioned BBJ, I don't think I would be able to even fucking contemplate my thoughts anymore. So I think that was it.
It's like a Call of Duty EMP grenade.
Yes,
दिमाग
man.
छूट गया 2 सेकंड के.
So on that note, I think this has been it for this episode of the Browny
Yes, sir.
Version Podcast. Also, I leave a fucking iCard, ठीक है? Just vote which Aniket you like better. It would be just Aniket and Aniket, ठीक है?
You would never know, okay?
You would never know, bhai. Okay. So yeah,
Oh,
Aniket, would you like to plug any socials?
Okay, follow my poetry page because I am retarded like that.
Yeah.
And my Instagram, sure.
Yeah, I'll leave a link to his poetry and his own Instagram down in the description. Also, there would be a link to my own Discord down in the description. There would be a link to the playlist of the podcast. Check it out. Like if you like this podcast. Subscribe if you want more. ठीक है ना? And even if you don't, fucking जाओ गाली दो comment section में. I don't care. Yeah. So that has been it. Bye.
दिल मेरा इतना तुरदा फिरदा किसे वेख्या ते नहीं दिल मेरा इतना तुरदा फिरदा किसे वेख्या ते नहीं